Hello, guess who and guess what? Well, the guess who is me, Robbie Susan Chandler, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. If you live in the area, I happen to hold classes in my home, and I'd love for you to come over and join me. I hold a class on Sunday afternoons around 1:30, Mondays at noon, and Thursdays at noon, and another one at 5 o'clock. So come over and join us. Now, let's see what the what is. I have a lot of new stuff to share with you today, and it's mostly online exclusive stuff, which means you can only see it online, not in a catalog. But let's look at the card. Isn't this gorgeous? It's a Christmas card, and it's made with the bundle Pretty Poinsettias. And I also a new embossing folder here in the background. In fact, I'll show you that right now. It's the one called Swirls of Magic, and I think it was actually sold with a Halloween suite, but I just thought it was pretty for a Christmas card. And this piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and you see it right here in the background. So that's one of the new things. Pretty Poinsettias is a new item. Now the circles are actually called the Scarlet Blooms, and they are in the January to the catalog that's current right now. I think it started January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So it's the one, it starts in May. So it's the one we have out now, and that's where you'll find these scallops, now that I stumbled through all that. And then on the inside we have this pretty saying, Christmas Joy, and it's actually from the Pretty Poinsettia stamp. Here's the joy, and here's the poinsettia. And I colored the center, and I didn't do a good job on this one. I'll show you one in a minute I did better, but I colored the center with this our new shimmer brush, and this one is the Golden Glow. And then I also colored in the word and some of my poinsettia with the Hydrangea hue one, which is this one. So glimmer pens are in our new in colors, and these are 2 of them, so you might want to look for those. They're fun, beautiful. This piece was a 4 1/2 by, let me get my dimensions right, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of basic white, and the die is from Beautifully Celebrated, and it's the largest one in the set. And I've already stamped it on the side. See here, I did a better job on my poinsettia here. This one I just outlined instead of coloring it in. But that's where that came from. Beautifully Celebrated dies. Can't talk today. Alright, and our card base is Hydrangea hue, and it's 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. So that's the card base. Alright, let me get these pieces out of the way because I'm going to be showing you a lot of things. Let's get our designer paper out of the way. The circle you see right here, in fact I'll show you those, they're cut with, like I said, the Scarlet Bloom dies, and the largest one, or the blue one, and ignore that, I had a flower I need to cut for another project, and I decided to use the center of this. This paper is from the 2026-28 Pearlized Specialty paper, and I just cut the scallop circle out of that. And in fact, I also, if you can see these little pieces here, this one is from, these are from Delicate Wishes, Delicate Whispers, and then the little pods here are from the Bow Punch. I like to use that a lot as filler. But the blue paper, now the white paper is just basic white, but the blue paper is this beautiful shiny pearlized paper, and I've been using a lot of it too. Now so these are these 2, and they're just layered on each other. Actually, this one is dimensional. And then the poinsettia was cut out of this gorgeous paper here. You know, let me take it out of the plastic so you can see the shine on it. It's called Shimmering Stripes, and it's really gorgeous. I haven't even opened this pattern yet. This is a new patch. Rip. But let me pull it out just a little bit so you can see the shine on it. All right, can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? So I cut all the poinsettia leaves out of this paper, and it really gave a pretty shine. Alrighty, So we've got our circle. All right, let's start with the base here. Here's our embossed piece on the front, and I've already adhered this piece on the inside. Now this one I did not color in. This one I did, so you could decide which way you wanted to do yours. Looking at in the camera, I kind of like it colored in better, so I may end up coloring mine in, and I used the glimmer pen, but you could just use the blend to color it in if you didn't want the shine. And you could color it in with the blend and use Wink of Stella. Alright, then I also put 2 pieces of ribbon kind of crisscrossed diagonally across the front. So that's our second step. And then the circles go on. Let's see, we have our inside circles on. Alright, then we've got to build our poinsettia. So let's talk about those pieces. I want to keep these handy. Here are all the poinsettia pieces. We have a leaf, looks like this. Then we have all the little poinsettia petals, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got this in here because I want to show you something about this. But see, here are all the pieces, and then here's the centers, and I cut them out of these 2 little blue pieces. Now, this is what they called an impressions die set, which means you cut it and you leave it in the die and you run it back through the machine with our impression plate. So I'm going to show you that real quick. Let me put these right here. Now, the setup that you need, let me have the camera good. You need your platform 1, and then you need this shim plate number 2. And then you put down, after you cut these first like you normally do and leave them in the die. And then you take the impressions plate, and look, it says it's a plate, but you see how flexible it is? I call it a pad, but whatever. Now, see how that jumped? It's one thing you have to be careful. Sometimes these don't want to stay in the die. So I kind of like, and I found out when I was doing this I could do all the petal pieces at the same time. But I kind of like to hold it. Oh, and before I do that, I want to show you this piece before I do it. All right, look at the petal here. See how flat it looks? All right, remember that if you can. Remember, flat looking. All right, now like I said, let's kind of hold these in place. Drop our pad down. Kind of press down. Okay, I think I've got them on there. And then you need your plate number 4, which is the one we use for our 3D embossing folders. And then you just roll it through. And you notice how the pad's kind of squishing out the back, but that's normal. And I'm going to roll it back through to get a double emboss. And I'm shaking it, so I hope you're not getting seasick. Hang on there. All right, let's take this off and see what we've got. All right, that one's stuck. So, good, I don't have to take it out. Now, look at the petal now. Look at the difference. See how much dimension there is there? And let's look at the poinsettia. Tap it here, there we go. And look at all the design in that. Look at the difference, isn't that gorgeous? So this is what you really need to do with this die set if you really want to get your prettiest result from it. Okay, so now we're up to, we had this circle. So I have put one of the poinsettias together, and you just simply layer, you know, kind of figure out. And I like the big petal down here. So layer that one, and then you layer this one, and then the little itty bitty one goes on top. And then you put in your 2 little blue centers, which I'm not going to bring them over here, but you put these in next. And then this goes down in the middle, and I've got one done here. This goes down in the middle of the circle. So now we've got all our little frou-frou stuff left, which is our leaf, and these 2 things, and then some pods. So I'm going to take my leaf, since it was such a big leaf, I decided just to take it and just snip it right there. And I stuck the smaller one up here, the larger one down here, and stuck a few of these in various places. And you kind of get the look there, but I'll show you what I've done. Here's one, and I've added the little pods, I call them pods. So let's just go ahead and pop that here on our card. Oh, this is what I used just a fine tip pen to put, let's find one I did a good job on. Put little tiny dots in my poinsettia. I felt like it needed that. All right, let's put this down. So a little glue, come on, there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as you see, I dimensional the white one, but the blue one I'm just gonna glue straight down. And since my ribbon's going this way, I'm gonna have my leaves going opposite direction to kind of offset it. So there we go. How about that? Isn't that a beautiful card? And I love this non-Christmassy color, not traditional colors. It's such a soft color. And what was interesting when we were doing this card in class, one of my ladies who was there making cards said she had just put up a Christmas tree in honor of her husband who passed away using these colors. So it was perfect for her. So here's the inside. And like I said, I think I'm gonna go back and color in my joy. So here's our card. Isn't that a beautiful Christmas card? Wouldn't you love to get that for a Christmas card? So please like my video and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. And if you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. I will have links to all the supplies down below, and also a link for a free tutorial you can download with all the measurements and instructions. And I said, oh, and if you'd like to be on a team, I'd like to be your team leader. So until next time, stay healthy, stay safe, and happy crafting.